Hi, everybody. What's up? Ooh, showing my business. Thank you. Thank you for being here. How's everybody doing? Oh, man. Hang on. I was working on the thumbnail and stuff on my other computer, and so it came on. Hi, Erica. Whew. It's Sunday again, and I have my whole face on. Yep, my squad is here. So yeah, I did church this morning. Thank you. I was looking in my usually I have my makeup shirts on, but because I did all my face before, I didn't worry about getting anything on it. It's so pretty. It has bell sleeves. Can you see them? I'm so foofy. Hi, Sunsaray. Thank you. Yeah, so this is one of my work shirts, but I wanted to be flowery and pretty today. Hi, Tanya. I have another one just like this that's all black. Hi, Sylvia. Thank you. My birthday is actually tomorrow at 9:58 a.m. You guys want to hear my mama's birth story? She had a difficult delivery with my brother. Whenever my first brother came out, the cord was wrapped around his neck, and so it was hours and hours and hours and hours and hours before she had him. My second brother was a little bit easier, but my mom had felt like she was going into labor or was in labor and thought it was getting closer and closer, and it was time to go to the hospital. So she went to the hospital, and they told her that it was too soon, that she needed to go home. And thank you. She got sent back home, and so she went back and got some rest, and she woke up that morning, and she threw her legs over the bed, and she's like, Gary, it's time to go. I know that's sad, Erica. She says, time to go right now. And so they took me in, and it was a full moon night. Can you imagine me being born on a full moon night? It was a full moon night, and apparently lots of babies are born on full moon nights. Hi, Pam Marie. And so there were so many babies being born that, thank you, Pam, that they didn't have any, what are they called? Delivery rooms. And so they took my mom and they checked her, and they're like, uh-oh, like she's coming now. Like they could see my head. And my dad had gone to park the car and do all the paperwork and stuff. When he came back, I was born. Like, but in the time that it took him to go park the car and come back, I was born. And my mom said that she didn't even go into a delivery room. She had me like right there in the hallway. Hi, Fortunata Hope. And thank you all for being here. And so they basically cleaned me off, wrapped me up in a blanket, handed me to my mom, and they put her in a room because they had all these other people that were having babies. They had to go attend to them. She walked home in a snowstorm and had to turn right around and almost didn't make it back in time. That's kind of the same thing. My little grandson Jagger was born on a day when there was a tornado coming. So yeah. Anyways, they had me for hours, and back then you didn't keep your babies in your room. They took the babies to the nursery and they let you rest. Now they give you your baby, but back then they didn't. They took the baby to the nursery, and the mom had just recovered or whatever. So they had me in the room. When my dad came back, there I was. Hello, Heavy on the Chai. And so they had me for hours and hours. My mom said for like 3 hours they had me. And she was already breastfeeding and everything. And so apparently this nurse came in this huge panic because all the time that they were gone, they thought I was lost. They thought I was stolen. They thought I was lost. Hi, Sarah. And so anyway, they came in and saw that I was there with my mom and breathed a big sigh of relief. And I always asked my mom, what would my name be if I was a boy? Well, my brothers' names are Rocky and Roger. And if I was a boy, I would have been Randy or Ricky. Can you imagine Rocky, Roger, and Ricky? Rocky, Roger, and Randy? Come on now. And I don't know where they got Sherry Michelle. They just saw me and said my name was Sherry Michelle. It's good to see everybody. So yeah. And so tomorrow is my actual birthday. And then the 19th, which I guess is what? Monday is the 14th. So Saturday, I think Saturday is the 19th. It's my actual 4-year YouTube anniversary. Yeah, Saturday. You would have been a Nathaniel. I love Nathaniel. In fact, Nathaniel is one of my boy names. Thank you, Marlo. Yeah. My niece Callie has the middle name Michelle after me. And so my 4-year anniversary is on Saturday. My birthday is tomorrow. My friend Becky is going to take me out to eat. We're going to go get some fajitas. I'm a Mexican food fan, so we're going to go get some fajitas at Mexico Joe's. And we're going to go to Ulta. Imagine that. My mom gave me some birthday money. My secret pal from school gave me a $50 gift certificate, and I have lots of points. I don't even know what I'm going to get, though. Yeah, I love that, Tanya. We're Twinkies. And I love Mexico Joe's. There's a place here in the town nearby Stillwater where I went to college called Eskimo Joe's. And most people don't know, but there's like a famous shirt that has a husky and an Eskimo on it. And Eskimo Joe's shirts are like this big deal. And some guy in that old movie called Can't Buy Me Love or Can't Buy You Love, Can't Buy Me Love, where the nerd boy buys the services of the popular girl thinking that would make him popular. A guy wore an Eskimo Joe shirt in that. So like so many people asked me to get them Eskimo Joe shirts. Well, Eskimo Joe's also opened Mexico Joe's and Italian Joe's and etc. Yeah, Patrick Dempsey. And so that's where I'm going, to Mexico Joe's, because they make homemade tortillas and oh, so good. And I've been pretty much on keto, like pretty much off carbs. And so chips and tortillas and things like that sound super good. But yeah, it's good to see everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Dr. McDreamy. I stopped watching Grey's Anatomy after, I won't say it because some people are just now watching it, but after that, I just couldn't. But yeah, so my mom's birthday was the 10th. And for those of you who don't talk to me on the daily, she recently just got out of the hospital because somewhere she's internally bleeding and they don't know where yet, but she was down, for those of you who are nurses, she was down, her reading for her hemoglobin was 7, which is dangerously low. And so they had to give her 2 pints of blood day before yesterday, but she is doing a lot better. I've already talked to her this morning, and she might be here today. Yeah, scared the fire out of me. I didn't even know how serious it was until I heard she was going for the transfusion. But they're going to do a colonoscopy and an endoscopy to see if she has an ulcer or if there's some kind of bleed somewhere. Hi, Pauline. Thank you for being here. And so, yeah, it's, My mom is 78. So she's getting up there. Things happen, you know? Things happen. And so, yeah, it's been kind of a crazy few days. Doctor's appointments for myself, for my husband, and I've just been busy. And I've gone all into the NBA season. Girls, I am such a basketball fan. And then since I haven't had a team for a while, I used to really follow the Thunder, the Oklahoma City Thunder, but they've been so bad. We lost Kevin Durant, we lost Russell Westbrook, we lost everybody that was any good. So we didn't even make the playoffs. But yeah. And see, that the scary thing about blood loss is if you're not seeing it somewhere, and I won't go into detail there, but if you're not seeing it somewhere, you don't know it's happening. I mean, I got super anemic myself. Like that happened to me last year, the year before, and I had to go to a hematologist, and they were scaring the fire out of me, making me think I had leukemia. Scared me. But we'll see what happens. Just keep her in your prayers. Her name is Kathy. So I already have my face on, as you guys can see. I thought about, I'm a football fan too. I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, but I'm pulling for the Phoenix Suns. Hi, Monique. Okay. Go take care of your mama. So yeah, I'm a football and I'm just a sports fan. My dad was a college baseball coach. So growing up, I lived at a baseball park, and I've been watching the NCAA super regionals in baseball too for college. So right on, Pauline. So yeah, I had all these ideas about how I was going to go back to my old video and see if I had the same products. And I still do I still do use a lot of products that I used in my first video 4 years ago. And I thought I would share some of that with you. It is so cringe. Oh my gosh, it's so cringe, you guys. This is how I'm talking. I know, smile. I was talking in a monotone like this, no personality. Oh, actually, I was talking really low like this, like I was telling everybody a secret. It's cringe. You guys that are just starting in YouTube right now, someday you'll see. You'll go back and watch your first video and just be like, I don't even want to look. It's cringe. So yeah, I decided not to do any of that. I just thought I would talk a little bit about my journey. Brooklyn Nets. Uh-oh. The Nets are doing good, though. Yep. You guys stole my KD. You guys stole my KD. So anyways, I decided I was going to use, this is actually the Latte 2. I didn't even notice that. Let me look on the box and make sure I'm not imagining things. Nope, this is the Latte 2. I don't know what the Latte 1 was then, I guess. I thought this was the Latte 1. So anyways, I'm going to use this on my eyes because this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, is this pretty? Except for that mustard color. You guys know I don't even like the mustard color, but I do love the shimmers and the matcha color. That made me think of you, Erica, and our matcha tea. I know, try. I don't know, like, hello, Hope Bella. Oh, your first video this weekend, Fortunata. That's awesome. Congratulations and welcome to YouTube. Yeah, it gets easier and you get more natural and you start letting more of your real personality shine through. It just happens. You evolve. That's just the way it goes. But I don't think my first video was as bad as it would have been, except that did you guys ever watch Periscope? Did you guys, because of Jen Loves Reviews, she went on Periscope, and that was way back when. I don't even know if people still use Periscope, but I got the nerve to do a few tutorials and hauls on Periscope. And so that kind of broke me in, gave me a little bit of experience where it wasn't so nerve-wracking for me to do the first one. Transitions palette in your BoxyCharm. I don't know that I know about the Transitions palette. Awesome. I hear people saying, hello, Patience. Which one is Patience? I don't see a Patience. Is that Hope Bella? And I think is heavy on the chai. Are you Lynette? Lynette? Okay, so Hope Bella is Patience, and I think that chai is Lynette, or is it Lonette or Lynette? Okay, well, nice to meet you, Patience. Anyways, I try to learn people's real names, and sometimes I remember Chantel. Who's Lynette? LBD? Is LBD Lynette? Is it Chantel with the ah or Chantel with the ah? Okay, I'm going to get everybody straight. Chantel or Chantel? I want to say it right. Yeah, I like that. So LBD is Lynette, L for Lynette, and Chantel. Is it Chantel? Chantel, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I think it was it a year ago or 2 years ago, Marlo, that you made me the birthday video. She is dragging me the entire time. She is making fun of me the entire time. And it's so funny because a lot of them are private jokes or, you know, personal jokes. And so I had so many people watch that video and think, is this going to hurt her feelings? Is she going to get mad? And I was laughing, like I was laughing so hard that I had tears streaming down my cheeks and I was belly laughing. It was so funny to me. Chantel Jovette. That's beautiful. I love that. I love unique names. Oh, and I didn't even finish about Ricky or Randy and about Nathaniel. Nathaniel, I have to, for boys' names, I always had to have a name that either didn't have a nickname that, you know, like Richard and Dick. Like if I named my kid Richard, I wouldn't want anybody calling him Dick. Okay, and if I named my kid Matthew, I wouldn't want anybody calling him Matt. So if I had to, oh Lord have mercy, can I talk? If I chose a name, it had to have a nickname that I could be cool with. Okay, so for the longest time, I wanted, if I had a girl, I wanted to name her Sophia Gabrielle. But I didn't want anybody calling her Sophie, and I didn't want anybody calling her Gabby. So yeah. So Nathaniel, I like the nickname Nate. I think Nate is a cute nickname. So I was cool with that. When I was married and I was trying for pregnancy, my husband at the time, I wanted to name, if I had a boy, I wanted to name him Cedric. And because there was a basketball player that I liked named Cedric Sabalas. And then back then it was like Blackstreet was a big band. You remember Blackstreet? No Diggity. I know you guys remember Blackstreet. Anyways, there was a guy on that called Chauncey. And my husband at the time agreed that if he agreed to Cedric, then the middle name had to be Chauncey. Thank God we didn't do that to a child. Yeah, the powder part. Now, she was excessive on the powder part on the video. Yeah. Mia Michelle and Jasmine Marie. I love Mia. I had a kitty cat named Mia. Yeah, I like that. But anyways, and if I had a girl, I finally landed on Elena Brielle because I love Eleni. I think Lainey for a nickname is beautiful. But unfortunately, God decided that I was not going to be a biological mom, and I ended up being stepmom to Cassandra Renee and Michael Dean. Yeah. Like the way you work it, no diggity. Like I gotta bag it up. Yeah. I have an idea. Since you guys know I love music and I work music into everything, I have an idea for a live music and makeup. So that'll be coming up soon. But anyways, let me go ahead and start doing my eyeballs so we're not here for 18 hours because games do come on at 3 o'clock Eastern, which is 2 o'clock. I'm already going to miss some of it. So I'm going to use this Dominique Cosmetics latte, and I have these lashes that I got a long time ago just look groovy, and I just want to, they're thick and pointy and weird, and I just want to use these. So yeah, that's how I got started, is from Jen Loves Reviews, doing stuff on Periscope, and I was like, yeah, I can do that. And I was watching Manny, and I was watching Jacqueline, I was watching Emily Noel, which is my favorite. You guys know that. I was just watching kind of all the people that were at the beginning. And I didn't know that, I don't even know where I was going with that. But I was watching all those people and I thought I could do that. And I had a phone. I was like, I got a good phone. I can do this. And so I did. I really thought by year, I'm using the shade Frosty under my brow bone. I really thought by year 4 that I would, I think I have like, I don't know, 1,200, 1,300. I can't even remember. I think I have 1,300. I don't even know. I stopped looking because I get discouraged and depressed. And I've been trying to do things like post my pictures on Instagram. I am so not an Instagram person, and I am so not a Twitter person. I'll come back to that, Fortunata, about the music and the makeup. Okay, 1,200. I'll get to the 1,000 part because that was a big milestone, obviously, but that was a long time ago. Okay, so I have 1,300. See, I promise you could tell me anything and I would believe it because I don't even look anymore because I get discouraged. If I watch the numbers and it goes back and forth, I mean, anyone who's been on YouTube sees that you'll get a big increase and then all of a sudden, boom, it'll just drop like 20. And so I just get discouraged. I'm going to turn this fan on because it's like 827 degrees in this room, but I get discouraged. So I don't look at the numbers, but, whenever I started YouTube, the threshold for getting to monetization, which was what my first goal was you had to have 10,000 watch hours. And I'm not even kidding. I got to like 9,999 and they changed what they called adpocalypse. Some of you were here when that happened and some of you were not. And if you were monetized at that time, then you lost your monetization if you didn't meet the new threshold, which was 1,000 subbies and 4,000 hours of watch time in a year. You need to stop watching because you will decline your moral. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. And I, in the 4 years that I've been here, I have honestly tried all the little things that I thought would work, giveaways and challenges and collabs and all these things that people tell you will make your numbers grow. And I've honestly come to the conclusion that you kind of have to just do what brings you joy and do what you enjoy and what you love. And if it's meant to be and you get a viral video or you get some attention for something, then it's meant to be, because you never know what video is going to watching your numbers. I thought you were talking about something I was talking about. I'm like, what am I talking about that's questionable? Morally questionable. Like, what did I say something? But anyways, yeah, I've tried all the things that are supposed to grow your numbers and all those things. But, you know, I think when it comes down to it, eventually, either because of the long haul, because you didn't give up, eventually you get a nice base of subscribers who love you, and a group of people that you're doing YouTube with that you love, and it just becomes enjoyable because of that. Always in your business. What I say to Lisa is that autocorrect be playing, folks. It be playing, folks. In fact, Marlo told me the other day that I looked Amazon, and I bet you she doesn't even know it. She says, you look Amazon as per usual. I was like, what does that mean? That I look really giant? Or what? But anyway, she probably doesn't even know it, but her autocorrect said Amazon instead of amazing. But that kind of stuff, sometimes it's funny. Me and Lisa come up with some really funny ones sometimes. On one of my comments on my videos, you were trying to say I looked amazing, and it said you look Amazon as per usual. Okay, now I'm going into cafe con leche, coffee with milk, into my crease. Yeah, Lisa calls her a bee in a box. But anyways, I just, you know, I had a really cool group of people, and we all started doing lives, and that's how we started doing live streams. Is we learned that in live streams you could, and I'm just going to go above my crease a little bit and in my crease with this. You could get a lot of watch hours, and so we all started doing lives, and that's all we did was go to each other's lives, and that's where I met Erica. That's where I met Erica, and I don't know, I might have met Lisa there too. Marlo and I kind of met, just, I don't really know how we found each other, but we did. Oh, I think it was the breast cancer awareness thing that we both did. I know what you meant. Hi, Jen. And so, but it just made me laugh because I'm like, autocorrect be playing, folks. But anyways, and you guys forgive me and talk amongst yourselves, because I'm going to be trying to tell this, and if I don't stop looking at the messages, I'm going to keep, it's going to take me 2 hours to get through my little journey story. And so we all started doing lives and to get watch hours. And, you know, at first we were all super supportive of each other, but then people started getting super competitive with each other and trying to, you know, go on whenever somebody else was on, trying to kind of, you know, sabotage them and stuff. And it got kind of ugly. And a lot of people, I mean, a lot of the people that I started YouTube off with are no longer doing it, or we've gone our separate ways or whatever. But people used to try to sabotage each other. Some people got, you know, to be affiliates, and so then they thought they were better than everybody else. Some people got to be affiliates and didn't want anybody else to also be affiliate, so they tried to sabotage with brands and stuff. It got really ugly, you guys, and I thought, you know, I'm too old for this. I'm too old for this, you know, middle school jealousy, whatever. And I just kind of backed out for a little while. I was like, I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm not going to deal with the beauty community because people are trifling and I don't want anything to do with it. And I just kind of backed out. I still made my videos. I just didn't do a lot with the beauty community. Yeah. Yeah. And so, you know, I met people who tried to hijack my messages and tried to go become subscribers to, or subscribe all my other subs to all my subbies, and tried to become, or tried to kind of hijack my subscribers. Like, I know Sherry, you know, she would there were just people that used me and tried to hijack my subscribers. It was just crazy, some of the stuff that happened. But in the process of it all, it was a learning experience, and I did meet a lot of wonderful people that I'm still friends with today, and I'm very thankful for all that. But then, every time you think that you know what the threshold is, and every time you think you're going to get there, YouTube has a way of finding a way to sabotage you. And I know that with several people in particular, they didn't have computers, that they were exclusively doing lives from their phones. And so then they started making it where you couldn't, unless you had 1,000 subscribers, or until you met that threshold, you couldn't go live from your phone. And so that really, cut a lot of people off at the knees, and a lot of people left after that, like as far as filming, because they couldn't deal. Yeah. And just responding to what Monique said about people going live when you go live, it's one of those things where if you're in a large circle of people, you just have to not get your panties in a bunch. Don't get your panties in a twist if somebody else goes live when you do. Because if you're going to be in a large circle of people who are all creators, if you waited for nobody to be going live at your time, you would never go live. And the other thing is, if you think that you own that slot, you're wrong. Anybody can go live at any time, the same time as you if they want to. There aren't any rules. Just because somebody knows you doesn't mean that they can't go live when you're live or whatever. Like, so all that being said, if you guys wanted to leave right this minute and start a live, and everybody left right now and went over to that live because someone else did that, well, that's just, it is what it is. I'm not going to get butthurt over somebody doing that or going live when I go live. I'm not, unless they were doing it intentionally, to try to do something against me. Now, I wouldn't like that, but as far as that's concerned, I just feel like I'm going to sit here and blend this barely visible for the next 12 years if I don't move on. So I'm moving on. I'm going to go into the strawberry milk color. But all that being said, just, let people do what they're going to do. Do what do your business. Let them do their business. Don't get bent out of shape over stuff like that. You guys, do your thing and let other people do their thing, because we all have lives and jobs and things that we have to do that interfere with our YouTube schedule, right? This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be a way to express your creativity and do something that you love and share it with other people and build community with other people and make friends and, love on each other. For me, it's a way to love on other people, encourage other people. Yeah. Yes, you don't have to take it personal, right, Chantel? Hi, Luck Maiden. I didn't see you come in. Welcome. Yeah, you have to do the live when you have time, not when other people have time, when you just can't. Yes, creative over competition. Thank you, Becky. And hi, Becky. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah. And that's the other thing. People would get so mad if you didn't come to their live. It's like, you can't. I can't spend my whole life on a computer watching lives. If I did that, I would get nothing else. I already don't have enough time in my life. You guys, I have my own chronic illness. My husband is chronically ill and in a wheelchair, okay, and on dialysis. I have aging parents who have health issues right now, and I feel really sick and in pain about 80% of my life. So for me, I have to do it when I feel good. I have to do it when I have time. I have I'm on summer break right now, but I have a, believe it or not, everybody thinks teachers get, 3 months off. That is not true. We are spending a lot of time preparing for the next year, believe me. And so there's all these things that, kind of get in the way of YouTube. And there's things that you can either take it and let it become an area where it divides you with people that you're doing YouTube with, or it can become a circle, a network of people who love each other and care about each other and want good for everybody and want everybody to be great and everybody to succeed and everybody to be lifted up. You know what I'm saying? It can be one or the other, and I choose to surround myself with people who are encouraging and loving and want the best for each other and aren't about competition with each other and trying to sabotage each other. You learn along the way. And hopefully, I'm a super sensitive person. I won't say that I've never been hurt by somebody. I have. I've been hurt by a lot of people on YouTube that I felt like, I gave time and gave effort and gave help, and then they succeeded and I didn't, or people that I felt weren't as talented as I was, or didn't have as good a content as I was, and they were taken off and I was just stagnant, and I won't lie, there's been probably 3 or 4 times over the last year that I thought, is this where I should be dedicating my time? I don't have enough time in the world to keep my house, to do my yard work, to grocery shop and take care of my parents and take care of my husband and go to the pharmacy. Like, I don't have time in my life. Do I have time for this? Is this where I need to dedicate my time? Is this where I need to invest my time? And then I forget that. And then I think to myself, this is the thing that I do for me. This is the thing that I enjoy. This is my creative outlet. This is my, my circle of friends, my, fellow crazy wackadoodle makeup obsessed people. These are my people, And so I need to be with my people. I need to be creating with my people. And so that's what keeps me here. But sometimes when I let the numbers get to me, sometimes it's like getting on the scale every day and not seeing the scale go down. It's the same thing. Looking at your numbers every day and seeing them dwindling instead of growing is a hard thing whenever those of you that do YouTube understand how much time it takes, how much time, the preparation for your videos, the money you spend on makeup, the money you spend on equipment, the time it takes to edit, the time just, brainstorming and coming up with ideas all the time. Like people who don't create on YouTube don't understand. Don't lie. Don't deny it, Locke. Don't deny it. We're all, I ain't judging, but we're all, if we're not there now, we have been, or we are getting ready to be. So there you go. Take it or leave, take it that for what it is. But anyway, I don't know. There are a couple of times that I thought, is this really what I need to be doing? Is this really what I need to be using my time to do? Should I be doing something else? Yeah. And I do. I try really hard to support everybody, but I don't have a lot of free time. And if I use time for one thing, it is taking time that I need to be doing. Yeah. And if you don't like my videos, I don't want you to spend your time watching them. If I'm not your cup of tea, that's cool. I'm sure that there are some people that I ear fire out of, or that just, I'm not their zhuzh. And that's fine. That's fine too. But I don't know. I think I've spent a lot of time watching people's videos because I care about them. a lot of the time, and maybe I'm not so much into what they're doing on YouTube, but I love those people, so I still want to support them. Um, and so I don't know. It's all a crazy world. YouTube is I love it, or I wouldn't be here. That is a beautiful color. Um, yeah, I'm watching everybody. Yeah, time zones, the whole thing are people that I just can't ever catch because it's just not a time that I'm available. But then let's move on from that whole competitive crazy time of my YouTube journey, and let's talk about when all the people that were really successful decided to lose their mind and do crazy business and hate on each other and do crazy business and take an opportunity where they were making millions and millions of bajillions of dollars and completely screw it up for themselves because they were too conceited or too entitled or too whatever to think that untouchable, whatever it is they thought. And I'm talking about the Jeffree Stars and the all the people that, you know, were making ungodly amounts of money and had to screw it up for themselves. And at the same time, make us look bad too. Because here we are, and I don't ever want to get to that point. I'm telling you now, this is never my goal, is to have 1 million subscribers. I wouldn't even want the trouble that comes with that kind of situation. I would goal is to have 1 million subscribers. I wouldn't even want the trouble that comes with that kind of situation. It's been 10,000 subscribers. I always thought that I would be really comfortable with that. But like once you get there, to like 10, 15,000, sometimes you just take off and it's like zoom. And you know, if I got there, what choice would I have? You know? Some of this. Here's the palette again. What I've done so far is I put this under my brow bone, I put this in my crease, and then I warmed it up with this. So this is frosted. Oh, frothy. Frothy cafe con leche and strawberry milk is what I've done so far. And yeah, you got to stay humble. Yeah. Have fun. Do something that you love. I miss what Monique said was irritating to her. Constantly play with their hair. I know, it's a good thing. People always say, you look so pretty with your hair down. If I had my hair down, I would be tucking it behind my ear trying to get it out of my face every 12 seconds. And yeah, there's little things that bother people that people do. I don't have a lot of those. But of course, I, you know, spend 8 hours a day, 9 months out of the year with second graders. And there's not a time that a second grader isn't doing something that's irritating. And so maybe I have a little bit of a limo window when it comes to stuff like that. Monique says, until you reach 10K, then she's dropping you. Like the Monique that she is. Get it, girl. Yeah, I don't want to be, I'm going to go into matcha and go right here with it. No, I changed my mind. I'm not. I'm going to go under my lower lash line with matcha. I hope it shows up really good. These are performing really great so far. Farrah Fawcett weaves. You crack me up. Yeah, I do. I do understand it. It is a little irritating when people won't quit messing with their hair. It is. But I do stuff like this. Like when I'm on Polo with anybody, I'm always like, my hand's always on my head somewhere. So, but I think it comes down to remaining humble and being thankful for the people who got you where you are. And that's why I don't feel bad at all that I ain't putting another dime in Jeffree Star's pocket, because he'd be behaving like a fool all the time. Okay, he doesn't appreciate who got him there. And that's why I really got mad with the Jaclyn Hill thing. I got mad at her and I canceled her for a while. I'm not going to lie, because she did not respect, when that whole lipstick thing happened, she didn't respect the people that got her there. She wasn't transparent. She wasn't honest. She was evasive. She didn't face up to it like a grown woman, like a grown woman would. Okay. And that made me mad, and that made me lose respect for her. And she was one of my favorites right from the beginning, you know? But there are people who have that many subscribers who don't act like a fool, who don't do anything crazy. And so, you know, it can be done. But I wouldn't want the pressures and the scrutiny that people that have 1 million subscribers have. I just don't think I would want the scrutiny and being under a microscope and having people judge me all the time and think that they, you know, got to decide how and when I did things. Nope. And so it's been an interesting journey. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep on going. You know, even through the COVID year where I barely posted this year, so I can't expect that I was going to grow. I barely posted any videos for almost this whole year because school was so dang challenging and so all-consuming, and my health has been so cruddy almost through this whole entire year that, you know, I barely posted, so I couldn't expect to have any growth. But I will say it is super discouraging when you spend so much time and you put so much energy into it. Like I could do nothing at all like I did last year, or I could put in 15 hours a day doing YouTube and I might still have the same number of subscribers. And that's where the frustration and the impatience comes out in me, because I think that I should have some kind of return for my effort. Does that make sense? Act like you love her, Monique. Pauline's still talking about the people with their hair. I know, girl. Gum chewers. You know what? I had one video for a couple of years. I did a Vlogmas, where I did a video every day for up to Christmas. And I would get these NYX advent calendars and I would open a lippy every day and put it on. And one time I had gum in my mouth and I didn't even realize it. And I'm sitting there watching myself smack this gum. And I'm like, what was I thinking? Like I was driving my own self crazy. I don't want to hear about big YouTubers complaining. I don't want to hear about it. It's like a professional football player complaining about their $87 million a year salary. Like, I don't want to hear about you complain about your $87 million. Okay. And I don't want to hear about you complaining about whatever comes along with a huge following on YouTube. It's part of the game. And if you don't like it, turn your camera off. You can disappear. Tati did. Tati just flat disappeared. If you don't want to do it anymore, you can just disappear. So yeah, I don't know. And yeah, Becky is a crafter, and you know, she'll go and go and spend weeks and weeks preparing for something, and sometimes she makes a ton of money and sometimes she doesn't make, she barely makes enough to to cover her booth rental, you know? And it's like, wow. And I don't understand because, you know, I look at the stuff that she does and it's incredible. And by the way, Becky, I still want I still want those two flag things. I keep forgetting to get them from you. I still want the two flag things. Yesterday, I thought about it when I went to my mom's because remember I said I was going to give her one for her birthday too. I already got her the hummingbird feeder, but I wanted to give her that. I forgot. But I don't know. I just don't like. I don't like hearing people be ungrateful. I don't like hearing people sound entitled, like somebody owes them something. I don't like that mentality in YouTube, and I don't like that mentality in life with people. Like, I don't feel like anybody owes me a thing. I feel like I should have to work for the things that I want, and I do. I don't expect anybody to hand them to me. I'm just kind of reading some of the stuff you guys said. Okay. Thanks, Becky. Bring them and I'll pay you. You know, whenever I was first on YouTube, there were ways to cheat. You could buy subscribers, which makes me mad, really mad, that anybody would do that. That's disrespectful to anybody who's doing it the right way. There were so many scammy type things that went on. I've just seen so much. You know what I mean? Over the 4 years, I've seen so much. But all of that to say, that whole journey thing to say that I'm very grateful for anybody who gives me a little slice of their life to come watch or come hang out with me on a live. I appreciate it. I don't expect it. It's not expected. I don't expect any of you to do this. If you have time that you need to be spending with your family, if you have to be working, if you need to edit your own video or film your own video, like I would rather you be doing that than being here with me, because I know that it's important to you too. And you've got things and work and life and family and stuff too. So I understand that. I don't expect anybody to do anything in regard to my channel, but I super appreciate it and do all the things. And so for me, the people that I'm drawn to are people who are, my husband's having a coughing fit right now, so sorry. People who are, that can show some humility, who have integrity, people who are transparent and show me that they're human beings. Like, that's why I do a blooper reel on a lot of my videos, because I want people to understand sometimes I have to try to say something 16 times before I can get it out of my mouth. Okay? Like, seriously, sometimes I can't get stuff out of my mouth. I knock stuff over all the time. That's where rude came from, because I drop stuff. I drop stuff. Yeah. 18 times. I spill stuff. I knock it over. Yeah. And so I'm really drawn to people who are real. And I think that's why I liked Raw Beauty Kristi from the beginning. And I think that's why I still like her, because I don't think she has like really bought into the whole, I am so fantastic, I am such a star, I am so wonderful that you should be free. Like, I can't deal with those people. Okay. This is what I have so far. I'm not even doing makeup, you guys. I am in a heart-to-heart with you guys. Marlo is going to lose her moderator. She's going to lose her wrench if she's just randomly silencing people in my chat. Okay. The shimmers in here look so gorgeous, and I'm gonna swatch all of them for you because I just want to see what they look like. But I am gonna go in with one of these darker colors, maybe both, because they're pretty. And so, but I'm gonna swatch these. I got Drizzle and iced coffee, which is what I'm drinking in my big old. Am I buffering because it says my connection is unstable? You better stop it. Better stop being rude. And frappe. Oh, look at those. Those are pretty, you guys. I wonder if these are like similar colors, or because I remember when Dominique Cosmetics first started, I think she got some bad reviews on her first palette. So maybe she fixed up some of these and made the second one. This is gorgeous. Okay, this one is Drizzle. Ooh, that's Birdie. And iced coffee. Oh, those are really pretty. And this is Frappe. Marlo, let Monique come back. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. And that is, oh, that's what I want. That's Frappe. Frappe is my jam. Frappe is my jam. Dadgummit. It says my connection is unstable. Can you hear me? Can you hear me though? Because this is another thing about YouTube that I don't like. I am sitting right next to my router. There is no way my connection is unstable, and I'm on cable. So this is a YouTube thing. This is not a Sherry thing. Making me blink my eyes too much. And I want you to see these. Dadgummit. Okay. I am going to first put I am so dang blind. Cafecito, which is a warm brown. And then I'll go on the very outer corner with coffee beans, which is the darker, more cool brown. Shame on you, Marlo. That's right. They don't want me to be YouTube famous. So all that being said, you guys, I really do want to grow. I really do want to grow. There are times that I just need to see that I'm moving in the right direction. I always compare it with my weight, because if I got on the scale every day, I would drive myself insane. So I get on my scale about once every couple of weeks, and I just want to make sure that I'm going in the right direction. I'm going down. Now on my weight, I want to make sure those numbers are still going down. If it goes down 1, great. If it goes down 10, great. Just as long as I'm on the right trajectory. And I want it to be the same for YouTube. I want to be on an upward, as long as I'm on the right trajectory. And I want it to be the same for YouTube. I want to be on an upward trajectory. I can't even say the word. I want to be on an upward trajectory. I can't even say the word. I want to be on an upward trajectory. I want to be moving forward. And I don't know. I don't look at it enough to know, but I don't think I grew more than maybe 25 or 30 subscribers this entire year. And that's hard. That's hard. All right. Cafecito. I'm going in with my Rephr 01. Here's the Rephr brush, Marlo. I know, shame on her, Monique. This is the Rephr brush, and it reminds me of the Wayne Goss brushes. These remind me of the Wayne Goss brushes. I was talking noise. You could probably still hear me, Monique. I was telling her to stop it. Be messing with my people. All right, I'm going to go into Cafecito and pat that on my outer corner here, and I'm going to pull it midway in, because I'm going to put one of those shimmers over top of part of this. I'm just playing. I'm not doing anything special except yapping. I've been yapping. I've been doing a lot of special yapping. But anyways, all that being said, thank you all for being here, and I really appreciate the time that you dedicate to come hang out with me and be at my lives and watch my videos. I really do appreciate it. I've been really struggling with finding enough good health time and just time period to do as much as I would like to do. And I always feel like in the summer that I'm going to have time to do so much, and somehow it just never turns out that way. Sometimes I do better with really limited time than I do with a lot of extra time. Ooh, that's pretty. And then I'm going to take my Morphe M506 or M507, M506. Yeah, I love my YouTube family. I'm very thankful for the people that I have met. I've met a lot of really good ones. Now I'm going in with coffee beans. And there's a funny part. So many of us are so coffee addicted too, like me and Erica and Lisa are so coffee addicted that I just thought this would be a really appropriate palette to use today. Yeah, you're right, Pauline. And I do try to do that. I can't say I'm always successful at all of that. I mean, I always do tags, I always do titles that I think are appealing. I always, try to make a good thumbnail. I always try to do all of the things that I think are going to get attention. Um, you know, but it all comes down to what someone decides that's what they want to see. But for me, it's more about liking the person than it is about liking their content so much. I like to give people a chance, and I do. But I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and everybody's not going to be my cup of tea. It is so pretty. It is some. I think I unboxed that for you on Pillow, didn't I, Erica? And it's just so much prettier than I expected it to be. And I could not wait to use it. I couldn't wait. But anyways, for those of you that are feeling discouraged, just keep on keeping on. I figure, and I've said this a million times, and I'll say it again. I believe in God, and I believe that I will either stay the same or grow when he wants me to. And if he never wants me to, then I have to be okay with that, because maybe the purpose that I was on here, maybe I already met that purpose. But I'm going to keep on going until he tells me to stop. Hi, Dana. Yeah. Okay. I am going to go in with drizzle, which is the kind of the rusty middle part, and just put it right in the center. And then I'm going to go in with frappe on the inner corner. I'm doing good. It's so good to see you. How are you? Dana is one of my oldest YouTube friends. We've known each other for a long time. And I met Dana. There was this push at one time. I think I met her through I Am a Creator. Guys, this is where I did kind of get into some drama. I think that's where I met Dana, which is Biddy Boo. And she's like, her channel is really like way different than mine, but I enjoy it and I like her. You know what I mean? But I think we met each other through I Am a Creator. And I don't know, some people thought that was a scam. It kind of came out of people not being able to meet the threshold because, basically YouTube screwed everybody, to make a long story short. But I met her during that time, and a lot of people were trying to support each other and help people get to 1,000. And that was the whole premise behind the I Am a Creator movement. Well, I had people, basically you supported people, they supported you back. And that's how you were building more subscribers. Well, I had some people that, and I'm still not over it. I'm not going to lie. I'm a very forgiving person, but I'm still not over it. I had some people, when I was talking about the sabotage and the people being jealous and people backstabbing and blah, blah, blah. I had people say that because I was doing that, that I was cheating my way to the top, that I was trying to cheat my way to the top. Well, anybody who knows me knows that I would never, ever do something that lacked integrity like that. And it hurt my feelings so badly that somebody would say that I was cheating. And I mean, one of these girls even made this big video that went viral. And the whole time I'm watching it, she's not calling me out by name. And it wasn't just me, it was a lot of people. She was making a blanket statement about these people that were doing this were cheating their way to the top. And it hurt my feelings so bad. But the whole time I'm watching it, I'm thinking, she's talking about me. She thinks I'm cheating my way to the top. And it hurt my feelings so bad. And I don't know, that just left a really bad taste in my mouth for a while. But, you know, they're not on YouTube anymore. The ones that were doing all the, you know, judging and trying to make it look like I was such a bad person. Anyways, I'm using the frappe to go into the inner corner here and put this bright beautifulness on. First, I'm going to go in with my finger. This one feels a little bit chunky, a little bit more glittery than the others, but it's pretty. Marlo, I'm kind of wondering if you got Purdy from me, or did we both always say Purdy? Because I have always said Purdy. Have you always said Purdy? Or did you get that from me? Aw, yeah. And that's what we were just kind of talking about, my journey, Dana, and how you were around during a lot of that stuff. I mean, people just became competitive, backbiting, backstabbing, craziness. I don't know. But this color is pretty. Holy cowness, is this pretty. But yeah, me and Dana both live in Oklahoma too. And we actually had plans to meet each other at one time. I was going to do her makeup for her. But I think that's when you had a heart attack. I think you ended up in the hospital. And this one is kind of falling out all over my face. None of the other ones have, but this one did. It's glitterier than the others. But it's also perfect for the inner corner because it's so pretty. Yep. Dana is definitely a homesteader. She has one of the funniest stories that I ever heard in life that I still laugh at every time I think about it. She had this rooster that was chasing after her kids or her grandkids. I can't remember which one it was, but she had this rooster that was chasing after her granddaughter, I think. And okay, then we both say it. That's so funny. There are things that I say that rubbed off on me from other people. Like when I first met you, Marlo, I caught myself saying point blank in a period and stuff like that. Yeah, it was chasing after her daughter. And I guess he had been doing that quite a bit. She said he won't be doing that anymore because he's on my stove. He's boiling on my stove. She's like, he ain't gonna chase after my daughter anymore because he's dinner. I laughed so hard. It still makes me laugh. And I can't even say it the way she did. It was so funny. She's like, he ain't gonna chase after my daughter anymore because he's the chicken and dumplings now. I'm sorry. I'm lost. Oh, somebody was asking. Heard big YouTubers want to see more women on you. Oh, Lordy, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Oh, big YouTubers say it's disrespectful to mention your channel on their page. Oh, well, the reason that people say that is because a lot of times people will just come in your comments and try to promote their page, and they're not there to watch your comment. They're there trying to promote their page. People do that kind of stuff. Even now, people do that stuff. I just delete them. Bunny scene in Fatal Attraction. Yeah, it does. They make super chat to get a response in their lives. I think Marlo gave me a super chat once, or Courtney. Someone gave me a super chat once. I can't even remember, but I think Marlo did. You say Farmer Fred? I always used to talk to Marlo on my way to work, and I would be like, I'm behind Farmer Fred and Grandma Ethel. And I say farmer anybody, farmer Ted, Farmer Fred, Farmer Bob. It can be any of the farmers. But I get behind Farmer Fred or Farmer Ted or Farmer Bob on the daily trying to get to work, or Grandma Ethel that I can't even see. I can't see Grandma Ethel above her head isn't above the steering wheel. Yeah, I've watched all the people who, tell you the different things that you can do to try to grow. And I do all those things. It basically comes down to still not growing. I don't have to take it personal because, the algorithm thing with YouTube is unexplainable. I don't have an inner corner highlight. I think this is really pretty. I'm just leaving it like it is because I just wanted something a little simple today, and that's beautiful. This will be a beautiful everyday palette that you could use all the time. Really is. Something a little simple today, and that's beautiful. This will be a beautiful everyday palette that you could use all the time. Really is. But that one, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have glitter all over my face from the latte shade. It fell out everywhere. It looks like I have glitter freckle. Lisa, I didn't say that so somebody would do a super chat. Somebody was talking about it. Girl, don't do that. I wasn't soliciting a super chat, I promise. But thank you. But I was thinking about this, though. Thank you, Lisa. But you didn't have to do that. Anyway. What I was going to say, I say welcome to my face because of Coffee Break with Danny. I think things kind of just rub off on you. And I say, stop that, you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Chantel. I'm not trying to be ungrateful, but please, you don't have to do that. You really, 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 really don't. And you can give me a super chat, and it'll be 2028 before I get it. But thank you. That's very sweet. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Your presence is what matters to me. Okay, what is it with people calling me a blessing blocker all the time? I'm a blessing blocker, you guys. I am. I will admit it. I'm a blessing blocker. I am. Thank you. Let me shut up. Thank you for the blessings. I appreciate it. You guys are very sweet. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm just going to leave it at that because I suck at it. Erica, do I suck at receiving blessings? How many times have I tried to talk you out of the stuff that you insist on sending me? See? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know where I was going with. Oh, the super chat. Tell me what you think about this idea, you guys. And I'm sorry, I'm having allergies and my nose is itching so bad and I'm really not picking my nose. What do you think about this? I was thinking, I've always been super passionate about giving to organizations like St. Jude. Like I always have a heart for kids who are sick. And so I thought to myself, sometime, like I would want, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Sometime I want to advertise it for a long time, but sometime I would love to do a live and donate all the super chats that come into the live to like St. Jude or the Children's Cancer Foundation, or even there's a child. My husband is type 1 diabetic, so I'm passionate about that too. Donating to FD, what is it? FJDR. There's a diabetic research commission. I don't even know what it stands for. If I had a fundraiser thing, but what do you guys think about that? Do you think that would be good to like just have like a live and just to raise a little money for a good cause? Even like, what is it? Judith Carmen is the breast cancer. Anyways, just think about it. I may be doing something like that. This is the Sea Color Fairy Tale palette that Lisa got me. I use it for my inner corner highlight all the time because it's just beautiful bright white that really shows up, and I love it. And so anyway, I've been thinking about doing that because I think that would be a really cool way to use Super Chat. But the only thing is, you don't get the actual money unless you make $100. And so I would want to hopefully make at least $100 so that I would get it, so that I could donate it. And obviously, I would maybe post on my, if it's allowed, I don't even know if it's allowed, post on my community tab, like when I make the donation, to show that I made the donation. Anyway, I was thinking about that. I'm going to go ahead and do eyeliner and mascara so I can get my lashes on. Yeah. So I was thinking about that because I always would love to do something that will benefit some kiddos, or especially cancer. Cancer is just so devastating, especially to families and children. And so also another one that I really love is the Ronald McDonald House, because if you have a baby who's in the NICU and you have to be, yeah, you only get part of this super chat, don't you? I forgot about that. Yeah, 30%. So I would have to get like $130 to get 100 to donate. But the other one is the Ronald McDonald House, because if you have a baby that's in the NICU and you live out of town, like our nearest NICU is in Oklahoma City or Tulsa. If you have a baby that's in the NICU and you have to have a place to stay, Ronald McDonald House will pay for your transport and for you to have a place to stay and food and shower and all that. And I think that's really cool too. Use Cash App. I don't have Cash App. Yes, I do. You sent me Cash App one time. PayPal. That's what I would use because I know how to do PayPal. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get my mascaras on and stuff, and then we'll see what these lashes look like. They were a little bit straight, so I took my my eyelash curler and try to curl them a little bit, see if that worked. I've never curled false lashes before. I was getting ready to say something. What was it? I don't know. I guess I was talking about the Ronald Donald house. So, yeah, I just really like that, obviously nobody plans on going and having a baby and ending up their baby being in the NICU for 3 months or whatever. That's awesome, Pam. So, I don't know, maybe I would divide it among them. I'll figure it out in the near future. One thing that I thought about, Becky, you made me think about it yesterday whenever I was noticing your pretty glasses, and I need to go get my eyes examined because my glasses aren't working anymore. You guys think I'm joking when I say I'm blind. I really am. Without my glasses and this little writing on makeup, I can't see it. And so my glasses aren't working anymore. I really need to get some new glasses. So I'm not going to talk for a minute or I'll end up with jacked up eyeliner. But I just love the conversation that we've had today. I feel like I had a heart to heart with a bunch of friends. It's awesome, and I still have glitter all over my face. It's rude for this light to keep going out. And yes, God bless you, Pam, for doing that. You know what, Becky? I think Becky and I and Lisa too, we watch online church at Elevation Church, and every year they do what they call Love Week. Maybe I could do the fundraiser thing for Love Week. Maybe I could do the fundraiser thing for Love Week. And Love Week basically is just, going out and serving the body of Christ in some way. And I think that would be a good time to do it, but I'm not sure when Love Week is. Sorry for my silence, but I really have to concentrate. And if you guys like Christian music, there is this album that's out right now called Old Church Basement. I know I've mentioned it before, but I'm going to mention it again because it is so good. It's called Old Church Basement, and it's by Elevation Worship and Mab City Music. Go get it. Yes, and we have a good church too, and we have Life Church, an in-person Life Church, and I consider myself a member of Life Church, but I also consider myself a member of Elevation. But I know, somebody say something. Hi, Benjamin Chavez. Is that Amber? Or is that Tessa? That might be one of my students, you guys. Or is that, I can't imagine. Who is that? Oh, that's, okay. This is my old friend, Benjamin, that used to come in and you did all the Cologne videos, right? I actually have a student with a dad named Benjamin Chavez. So I thought maybe you were, took me a minute to remember you, but I do remember you. Oh my goodness. That's like a blast from the past. Great to see you, Benjamin. How are you? I was sure. I was sure it was going to be Tessa, one of my students, because she was one of my gals that loved the makeup and loved the nails and the makeups. But it's good to see you. Thank you for coming. How have you been? Are you still YouTubing? I have lost track of so many people, you guys. And so I love it when my old friends come in and say hi. Yeah, I gotcha. I think COVID did a lot of things to a lot of people in in the YouTube world. For me, it just kind of shut me down. I'm trying to fix my eyeliners. This is a pretty basic look, you guys. It doesn't look nearly as pretty on my camera as it does when I'm looking at it myself here. I love that matcha color. It's so beautiful. And Erica, it is literally the color of our matcha tea. It's so pretty. Thank you. There's this one part that is bugging me that does not look blended, so I'm going to go back after it right here. My OCD-ness is getting the best of me. Okay. I'm better now. I know. I appreciate that so much. All right, I'm going to go in with these, and I don't know if I ever said so, but these are the House of Love. I got these for $5 on BoxyCharm. Almost everything that I have is new. Yes, it is, but I don't think you can even see. I get finished, I'll take pictures so that you can really see the color. These are so cool. I hope they look as neat as I think they're going to. I was actually prepared and I actually cut them before, so you guys don't even have to wait for me to size them. They're already sized, but they do have kind of a rigid band, and I just don't know if it's going to give me a hard time or not, but hopefully not. We shall see. You guys must be getting tired. Everybody got quiet. Did everybody eat lunch and now it's nap time? I'm almost done. I got a new Maybelline lipstick too. It was some kind of promotion. It said Every Mother Counts times Christy. And this is called Pink for Me. And I just thought this is a beautiful color. So I can't wait to use that. Oh, I forgot about the mascara, duh. I know you love the green, girl. I know you love the green. I put it on there just for you, but it's beautiful. And see, this is the reason why I was telling you guys I wanted to get some colored eyeliner. Because like right now, I want a green eyeliner in my waterline. And I don't have one. And all the ones that I had are all dried up. They're old. I haven't used them in so long. I need some new ones. And Becky's taking me to eat tomorrow. Becky, I think I decided on Mexico Joe's. Does that sound good to you? And we're going to go to Ulta. And Starbucks, I get a free drink. So we're definitely going to Starbucks. We would have been going to Starbucks even if we had to pay for it. I hear you. But you know what, Benjamin? I wear perfume every day, even if I'm not going anywhere, because I just like to smell good for myself. I know. I got some steak from my mom yesterday. I was telling Lisa that we buy meat has gotten crazy expensive, like crazy expensive because of the breach or whatever. And we buy meat from local farmers here in Oklahoma. And I buy it, and my mom puts it in her deep freeze because she's got 3 deep freezes. She forgot about me. My mama didn't come. I'm gonna have to text her, make sure she's okay. She probably just forgot she's watching baseball. Um, Completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, meat. Um, and so I bought, we bought a side of beef together. And so she just keeps it all there. And then when I want some, I go get it. So yesterday I got into the ribeye. So I got 3 ribeyes in my freezer. But I'm making meatloaf today. When I get done with you guys, I'm going to make meatloaf. I'm just in the mood. Right, you told me that. You told me that, but I'm like, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on them because I'm not going to use them every day. I'm not going to use them very often, so I want to start with some less expensive ones. And if I actually use them quite a bit and end up finding that I really enjoy them, then I would probably get some. And the thing about it too that kind of irritated me is that I had all these Urban Decay ones that I bought, and those were the ones that were the worst dried up. I didn't like that. The ones that were cheaper, like L'Oreal and stuff, I didn't like that. The ones that were cheaper, like L'Oreal and stuff, weren't. I know, Benjamin. It still does that the way that our world is and has become. But the way that I combat it is loving people. The best way that I can combat things that I'm not okay with in my soul is by loving people. So that's what I do. And that's what I was, Lisa, that's what I saw I think a picture of swatches of the LA Girl ones. And they were really nice. And NYX had some too. But NYX has gotten kind of expensive for what they are. But, I'm kind of a snob. Yeah. But I'm talking like $1.99 Marlo. I'm trying to knock stuff over. Rude. Hi, Mary. Thank you. I am a Gemini indeed. Ask my close friends if I have an alter ego or not. I can go left with the quickness. Can I not go left with the quickness if needed? Mess with my family or my friends, and you'll see Miss Thang is the name of my alter ego. She will come out. Ooh, these are inflexible. These are inflexible. So I'm going to have a time with these. I actually did go on the Target website and see if they had those liners, but they don't yet. They don't have a lot of the Makeup Geek line. They carry some Makeup Geek stuff, but very little. And if you guys want Makeup Geek stuff, Marlo has a code for 30. Oh, is it 15% off? Yeah. There it is. She just said it. Oh, these lashes are not kind to me. Baby. Drive me wild, drive me so. I'm not doing glamour shots yet. You guys, I actually found, I should go get it. It is so cringe. I found one of my glamour shots from early college. It's in the garage. It is so cringe. It is so cringe. It's not even funny. Oh my gosh. I should go get it, but I just like I'm not even sure I want you guys to see it. It is so cringe. Somebody said, "Hi, Casey." Hey, Kate. Hi, Boo Bear. There's my favorite guy. Let him do. Did you guys see my kitty? Let him do. There's my beautiful boy. There's my beautiful boy's tail. That's my Boo Bear. Oh, Casey, hi. Now I see you. Thank you for coming. Oh, my alter ego is in the glamour shots. Yeah, the one that actually poses like I think I'm it on a stick. When I really, that is so hard for me to do glamour shots and try to act like I'm sexy. Oh yeah, I'm not good at glamour shots. That's why I always end up rolling my eyes and crossing my eyes, and I end up being silly because that is so not me. But I do it. These lashes are not being kind to me. My birthday is tomorrow. I am turning 50. The big 50. There is somebody outside my door with a big bass boom going on. I'm getting old, you guys, because I used to be the one with the bass boom. I used to be the one with the bazooka bass tube in my trunk. Yep, tomorrow at 9:58. And these are going to poke me in my inner corner, too. I'm griping. These are poking my eyeball. Going to pull it off and try again. I don't think I cut it enough, but this is all coming off right after we're done here, so I'll leave them on for a minute, take some pictures. Oh my gosh, Mary, there is no way in the world you're 56. There is no way possible that you're 56. This one is just too far in. It's going to bug the fire out of me. There's no way you're 56. I know, Marlo, but that's you, Marlo. Like, you are the glamour shot person. I am just not the glamour shot person. I was surprised that, like, when I did actual glamour shots, that they turned out as good as they did. The part that's cringy to me is the way my hair looks like a brown football helmet, and I have no eyebrows. No way, Mary. Well, you look very incredibly wonderful for your age. Well, I definitely take the eyelashes right off almost every time. Taking eyelashes off is like taking your bra off when you're done with a hard day or a day you've been out and you had on the uncomfortable underwire all day. That's what taking eyelashes off feels like to me. So a lot of times, I sometimes will leave it on. It depends if I'm going somewhere. Today, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to watch NBA game. So yeah, I know the lashes are going to come off because these are already irritating the fire out of me and giving me a hard time and being rude. Rude. I will tell you that, like, if I'm doing a cut crease and glitter and all jazz, this is a simple look that I could do with my eyes closed. If I spend a lot of time doing an eye look today, I just really wanted to talk and have a heart-to-heart with everybody. But if I'm really working hard on an eye look and I spend a lot of time on it, I don't want to take it off. Like, it feels like it's just wrong, you know? It's like, oh, I just can't. It almost makes me like, sometimes I feel like I just want to go somewhere because, I should, with all the work I put into something, I should share it with somebody. Why, my boo-boo. Oh, my beautiful boy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my beautiful boy. Can you see his little white tummy? Oh, I love him so much. Okay, I'm going to let my eyelash, this one is just being rude. Rude. You're hilarious, Mary. You're hilarious. But anyway, that's what taking eyelashes off. I think my lip liner fell because it was being rude. I wish my Boo Bear would come up here so you guys could see how beautiful he is. I'm going to use the Rimmel Exaggerate and East End Snob with this on my lips. And let this dry. It is bugging the fire out of me already. Yeah, House of Black. Where you going? Knockout, I think. Yeah, Knockout. But I cannot wait to do the music and makeup thing. And what I was going to say about it when I said I'd get back to it later is that the reason I don't include music is because I am always afraid that I'm going to get a copyright strike. And so if you get 3, they kick you off, like they kick you out of YouTube. Anyway, but whenever I sing on my videos, when it's me singing and I'm not playing music, I don't ever get a copyright strike. So it's not like you're not used to it already. We'll do it on an upcoming live. I'm not going to give you all the details. You're going to have to come and find out. But I think it'll be fun. And since my actual YouTube anniversary is on Saturday, I think I will do it on next Sunday, and I might include a giveaway of some kind. We'll see. Because I haven't done a giveaway in a while. So. But anyway, I don't think I ever finished. Definitely, if you like Christian music, go get Old Church Basement by Elevation Worship and Mab City Music. It is so good. They sang one of the songs off of it at church today called Jireh. Listen to Jireh. Listen to I Shall Not Want is one of my favorite ones. There's one called Come Again. Oh, they're all good. All of them. Huh, Becky? Hey, Lisa, did you hear worship today? Because they sang It Might Get Loud. Did you hear? Because our praise is coming down, 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 and it might get loud. They sang that today. This is so cool. Heaven's coming down, 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 and it might get loud. This feels really nice. Heaven's coming down, down, down. Okay. I'm going to take some pictures. Do you guys want me to do, if you guys want me to do glamour shots, you're going to have to sing. Erica's going to have to sing, and Lisa's going to have to sing. I know you guys know the glamour shot song. Baby, baby. Oh, these lashes. You know what, Lisa? Some of the House of lashes have really flexible bands, and they're lovely. The ones that don't, like flexible bands, and they're lovely. The ones that don't, like the next time I wear these will be fine. They sang It Might Get Loud. I know you like that one. Heaven's coming down, 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 and it might get loud when the saints start praising. Okay, I'm fixing. I know everybody's leaving. I must be getting boring. I am going to spray my face and then I'll do some glamour shots and then I'll let you guys go. Since everybody's leaving, being rude. All right, I'm gonna use this Morphe. Smells so delicious. Becky, are you watching? You watching? That's a private joke with me and my friend Becky. It was. And I love Zeke. Thank you, Dana. Casey, how are you? I don't think I even asked you. I love that song, Meet Me Here Again. Lisa's saying, hello, Flowers Boho. I didn't see that person come in either. Still Magnolias. Who mentioned Still Magnolias? I got to go back. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Sugar Shot palette from Gourmand Girls, new brand that Debbie introduced me to. Very pretty color story. Love the movie Still Magnolias. Aw. Olympia and Shirley. They're awesome. I have never cried so hard and laughed at the same time as I did at those two. When she's like, here, hit her. knock her. And then she's like, oh, man, I pushed her off the bench. Oh, God, that's one of the best movies ever. In fact, I quote that movie all the time. I always say that pink is my signature color. This eyelash done jacked up my eyeliner. And I don't want janky eyeliner in my pictures. See, somebody went live while I was live. Somebody else went live and everybody left. See how I said I wasn't going to get mad? Right, rude. I'm just playing, you guys. I am, totally playing. But anyway, the music and the makeup is going to be next week. Okay. I'm going to take pictures. Baby, baby. Driving me wild, driving me so crazy. Na 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 na, and some other words. Good. I am so glad. You're having surgery. Why do you need surgery? I love Pink, too, as a singer. My favorite song by Pink is Oh, Misery, Misery. Tell me why does my heart make a fool of me? Guess it's my destiny for love to cause me misery. The one that she sings with Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. Oh, misery. Oh, misery. Tell me why does my heart make a fool of me? Guess it's my destiny for love to cause me such misery. I love that song. Ow, hi, boo-boo. You guys see my kitty has on a bow tie. He's so handsome. Did you show me? Come show everybody your handsome bow tie. You gonna come see Mama? Come on. Come on. If I pick him up, he'll let me pick him up for like 12 seconds. Come here. Want to come meet my friends? I don't want to bend over. You go, or you'll see my booty. Now he's like all laid out, like, come see my friends. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Ruptured tendon. How did you rupture a tendon in your wrist? I'm going to have to push these up because they're too straight and it's bugging me. Come and see Mama. Come on. Good. Oh, I scared him with the phone. Come here. Come here. He's like right beyond my reach. Come here. Never mind then. Are you ready for lunch? Are you telling me it's time for food? Okay, you guys can watch me do real glamour shots because I'm going to take pictures. Okay, so that hopefully you can see the green. And you guys all tell me that I need to post on Instagram. So let's take it. What did I say? Tease you with a good time. I know. Now he's, anyway, I tried to snatch him, but he wasn't having it. Oh, misery. Now I'm going to have to, oh, ow. I love the song Bluebird from Miranda. I'm trying to make sure you can see the green. There we go. My eyes are bloodshot. The house. I haven't said the house in a long time. I love country music, though. I'm a junkie. Yes. Thank you. It's pretty simple, but it's a neutral palette, you know? But I thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Tomorrow is my actual birthday. So tomorrow I will be celebrating being on the planet for a half a century, 5 decades. Can hear my TV. Ads being rude. All right. Picture's done. Young. Well, stop it. I had no idea you were 56. Is that what you said? I don't even believe you. I think you lied. I think you. Well, good luck with your surgery, Casey. I hope it goes well and I hope you recover quickly and I hope it's not painful. Thank you. I had a good time talking to you guys. It's a milestone. 4 years on YouTube. So let me give you one more little highlight and then I'm going to let you guys go. One time, you guys know I love Emily Noel, and it took her like 10 years to get to like 1 million subscribers. And if I could have 1 million subscribers and have a community like she has where it isn't drama filled and it isn't nonstop crazy business, I would love to have a community like she has. I enjoy being part of her YouTube community. But she was on YouTube for 10 years. So I figure, I got 6 more years to go. And if 10 years pass and I'm still at 1,300 and something, I think I might hang it up. I think I might have to hang it up if 10 years goes by and I haven't grown. But I don't know. Like I said, whenever God wants my channel to grow, he'll give me a viral video. And until then, I'm cool with the way things go. You're a youngin'. See, that's so sad. Now I can call other people who are in their 40s youngins. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it so much. I love you all. And thank you for being part of my YouTube family. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. And thank you for being my friend and loving on me, encouraging me, and just all the things. Thank you for your time, most of all, because I know how precious it is to me. I know it is to everybody else. So thank you for spending a part of your life with me today. All right. I'm going to hang it up. So I will see you guys in my next video. I don't know when I'm going to post because I haven't filmed. But I think I'll maybe try to do a birthday look to go out with Becky. I want to look pretty. Yeah, I am having fun. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And I will see you in your next live or your next video or somebody else's live. I'll see you somewhere on the tube. Love you guys. Until next time, take care and God bless. And okay, Becky, I will. I didn't even finish. Emily Noel, at one time, subscribed to my channel. I don't know if she still is or not, but she did because she told me on the message, love that idea, just subscribe. So I don't know if she still is, but she said to me she subscribed to my channel, and that's like a major highlight of these 4 years. That was a big deal to me. I freaked out. So if you're watching, Emily, I love you so much. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Till next time, take care and God bless. Don't be rude. Love y'all. Bye. Heaven's coming down, 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 and it might get loud.